We hold this shape, turning, push, wrap.
So now the third exercise is an altered version of downward dog. So a normal downward dog is we push our legs straight, we open our shoulders up, we're trying to get ourselves nice and open. Because this is for handstand, we're gonna do something slightly different. We're gonna bend our knees because we don't care about our hamstrings. I remember words. Our hamstrings aren't important right now. So the first thing we do is we push our butt to the roof. Then we push our nose to the ground. Then we pull our xiphoid in, or imagine your shark fin poking out. Then we wrap our shoulders and turn our elbow pits to the roof. Once we've done that, we do it again. We push long, we open up, we wrap, and turn those elbow pits to the roof. We hold this shape until we get tight and we come down. So we're pushing ourselves tall, open our shoulders up. Now, we turn our elbows in and we push our spine out. So if you look at my shoulder blades, I try and separate them and wrap them around like my armpits are blinking. So blinking armpits, turning, push, wrap. So much going on. The important thing with that is technique over duration. If you can't hold the shape, don't push yourself through. If you find you're getting worse, take a break. The idea is that when you're doing these things, you're working on increasing your technique, so eventually that crosses over into handstand for being able to hold it for longer. Working your foundations before you invert is so important for the longevity of your handstand. I've learnt my handstand, the first time I did it with strength, and then I had to relearn it because my shape was horrible. Next time I introduced a little bit of technique, but I kept dropping my shoulders out and doing a whole bunch of things, but then I broke my wrist. So then I had to learn it again. Then I got pretty good at it. I was doing a tuck version of stuff and I just didn't have the time, and I came back a couple of years later, but my body remembered the technique. So I did it with the strength way, I did it with the half strength and not really drilling the technique. But when I got that technique, it was so much easier for it to come back because the body remembers the technique. The body can't access strength that's not there anymore. And through the journey of our life, we're gonna do a whole bunch of things, but technique, if drilled in and done properly and you put the time in, does resonate and it travels through. So still do your yoga classes, use it to open your shoulders, but use these 3 tips for when you're doing your preparation for your handstands, and don't be a rush to invert. Make sure your body's hitting the right shapes. And I hope your handstands improve dramatically just by those little things. Have a good one.